Good morning, church. I'm Jason Ridderikoff.
And I'm Shalina Boulian, and together we are Jelena Radulian.
What is that?
That's our celeb name.
Oh, I guess because we're on TV, we're celebrities now? Is that?
Exactly. No,
Okay.
actually, together they're co-chairs of the Flourish campaign. And if you don't know what the Flourish campaign is, then welcome. It probably means that you've joined us just in the last several months. I think the last time that we gave an update to the church was just before COVID hit back in March. And so we are excited to be here this morning and bring you an update on our capital campaign. So Flourish is a 3-year capital campaign to raise funds for the building that is currently under construction. And we're going to give you an update about that building a little bit later. But this past year, about a year ago, that's where we came up with a commitment number as a whole church of what we were able to put towards this building project together. So Jay, why don't you tell us a little bit about what this last year has held for Flourish?
Sure. So as Shalina said, a year ago, we met at the Heritage Pavilion. We had a big celebration. We celebrated 80 years as a community of Stony Plain Alliance Church together. Had some really cool videos from some of the long-term members in our community. At the same time, we were able to announce the financial commitments that we had for our new church build, which was $1.6 million.
$1.6 million.
And
Jay, that was exactly what we needed at that time. The board was kind of wondering if we were able to move forward, and God just provided so miraculously at that time.
Absolutely,
exactly
and
what we needed.
just about to the dollar.
Exactly.
Our God's faithful, right?
Yeah.
I think he tested some of our trust in him, but
For sure.
He was faithful. And of course, that takes a lot of support. So we actually had 197 families that stood up, provided a commitment, and said, we want to be part of bringing the good news to Stony Plain, Parkland County, and Spruce Grove over the next number of generations.
Yeah, it was really exciting, and there's just such an energy in the room at that time, and it was really fun. So today, though, we are coming to the end of June. That brings us 1 year into the 3-year commitment of actually bringing those funds in from people who have made the commitment. So because of your faithfulness in giving over the last year, we've been able to keep going. We know that these have been really strange times of challenge, job loss, economic downturn, businesses shutting down.
And there was that other thing. What did they call that? The COVID.
Oh,
yeah,
right, that thing.
Too. Yeah,
and yet, in the midst of that, you have faithfully given. And so we get to make an exciting announcement today, Jay, about where we are towards our $2 million goal. And so we have, I'm going to invite you to pick this guy up.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was done with much more pizzazz on the celebration back last April.
I wasn't trusted with one in April, though.
No, someone was trusted with one, and they set it off a little bit early. So there was a bit of an early buzz before the actual announcement, but. So we are excited to let you guys know that to date, 1 year into the 3-year campaign, that we have brought in $683,000. Come on, Jay. Oh. Mine's broken. Well,
here. There you go.
That was far less exciting than
that
the
was
actual...
less.
However, I was not hit in the face this time. So I'm pleased with that.
Yes. That's fair.
So anyways, we want to thank you guys so much. It has been super exciting to come together as a church and to see how faithful you've been, how generous you've been through these unknown times and unknown circumstances. For some of you who didn't get involved a year ago, maybe you feel more like Stony Plain Alliance Church is your home church. or maybe you're new in the last year and you're interested in getting involved, I'm going to invite you to go to our Flourish website. It kind of captures the whole story from the very beginning when we just started talking about it to where we started taking in commitments, and you'll get a really good picture of who we are as a church, of what happened along the way, and then how you can get involved. So there still is opportunity for you guys to commit for the remaining 2 years, to commit to amount, or you can simply give. So whatever your preferred giving method is, you can designate that to Flourish, and that will come and that will help us reach our $2 million goal.
Yeah, and hey, even if you're not prepared to or not interested in participating with us right now, I'd still encourage you to go there and take a look at our story. It is, if you're new to Stony Plain Alliance Church, it is a great summary of who we've been over the last 80 years.
Yeah, and there's some really beautiful videos too that capture the heart of who we are. So definitely go there and check it out. Jay, do you want to tell us a little bit about the building? So where are we in construction?
Right. So if you live around here and you've looked north of the Tim Hortons and the Boston Pizza, you probably can't help but see a building going up. Don't worry, it's not going to be yellow forever. The stuccoers are on their way, but we are well along. We are on track for timing.
What is that time, Jay?
Spring of next year, spring of 2021.
That's really exciting.
We are on the countdown.
Yeah.
For those of you who may remember, we had a groundbreaking ceremony last November. It was a beautiful, balmy day. Not really, if you believe that, you weren't there. It was super cold, but we were able to celebrate the start of the project. And thanks to our amazing building committee and our building committee chair, they are keeping us on track and they're keeping us on budget. And we're so thankful for them.
So we are very excited now to be able to show you some footage of what's been happening on the construction site. So enjoy the next few minutes of seeing what our new church is going to look like.
Oh.